from a research that we did, like almost 10% from the population in Israel suffered from trauma. So you have to understand that a lot of people will need help in the future.
Looking at the southern town of Sderot, which was once continuously bombarded by terrorists, one is tempted to say that things are almost back to normal. But if you speak with those who know what goes on inside the hearts of the residents, you will hear of a very difficult and problematic story of trauma and stress.
We found that 1 in 3 people in Sderot, adults, suffer from symptoms of post-trauma. The meaning is that people are having flashbacking all the time and also cannot sleep at night, cannot have a normal relationship with their wife, with the kids. We checked also kids, more than 500 kids, and we found that 71% from the kids in Sderot suffer from these symptoms.
The stressful situation in the south has been going on for so long already that there are many children who were actually born in to this security situation.
Kids that were born to these missiles, to these Qassams that can come during the day or during the night. They are going to sleep with shoes, some of them. This is the story. They want to sleep with their parents in the bed. And it's unbelievable to hear the story. They are going to the shower with bathing suit. So they will not have to be in a situation, if it will be silent, that they will be able to go out and run immediately to the shelter or to the sealed room. So it's completely different life that these kids live.
The trauma and stress are actually felt more strongly and easier to diagnose during days of routine and calm than during the days when sirens wail.
Because suddenly they have time and they understand they are waiting. They don't know when the next missile will come. It can happen tonight, it can happen in 3 months. And the feeling that to sit and to wait to something that you know how it will be when it will come and you don't know when, the waiting makes you very nervous.
So what can be done? Natal, which is significantly funded by donations, acts in all fields to help the traumatized individual overcome his situation.
We work a lot about the resiliency. If we will give them the tools and they will know how to behave, what to do, how to breathe, how to act in a stress, so we think that they will be ready in a better way that will help them to prepare themselves. I have to tell you that people came, veterans from the state, to see this trauma center, to learn about it, because they are building now trauma center in the state. In a month from now, we are going to have 10 veterans from the state that are coming after they suffer from PTSD in Iraq and Afghanistan, and they are coming here to hear about the treatment that we are giving. We need to fit to every person that needs our help. We also take care of soldiers, released soldiers. 800 soldiers came until now from the Second Lebanon War and the war in Gaza Strip. And we are taking care of them in groups. We are taking care of them on one-on-one. We learned during the years that this trauma is very tricky. I will give you an example. For example, fighters from 73, from Yom Kippur War, that felt symptoms of post-trauma didn't ask for help, because then people thought that someone that needs help, something is not normal with him. It was not legitimate. And now, after their sons went to the army and were in the Second Lebanon War and also in the last war in Gaza, and they feel like they need help, and they understand now that they have the symptoms of post-trauma, these fathers are suddenly come with them. And this trauma, this tricky trauma, waited there until one day, suddenly their son went to the army and everything came out. So you have to understand that this trauma is waiting. You don't know when it will be outside.